For Your Money is brought to you by NelsonCorp Wealth Management.
It's now time for Your Money. We're joined by David Nelson, CEO of NelsonCorp Wealth Management. Welcome back, David.
Thank you, Brandy. Appreciate it.
So there seems to be evidence mounting that economic growth is slowing. What's the latest information you're looking at on that front?
Yes, it definitely is. The data that we're looking at over the last several months, we refer to it as the soft data. It's looking at the consumer and business sentiment. Clearly, we're seeing that. Another example that we featured as far as on several programs before is also the economic surprise index. That too is showing that things are certainly slowing. So the chart I brought today will give folks, I think, a pretty good idea. This is looking at the U.S. Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index. That's a mouthful. But anyway, the line is basically illustrating here as far as what's taken place over the last several years. And what it's showing is that the market is experiencing a slowdown. And one of the key numbers on here is 50. And when the number is above, or the line is above 50, things are improving, the conditions are improving, etc. And when it drops below 50, it's basically telling us that things are contracting. Now, what's quite interesting is that the last reading had a big drop. We went from 55 to 52, which is not only a sizable decrease, but it's a pretty big miss relative to expectations.
So how does this fit in with what the Federal Reserve is doing and trying to slow inflation?
Yeah, so they're certainly trying to, and the big thing they're doing primarily is trying to corral inflation through increasing interest rates. One piece of, I think, interesting info as far as the comparisons that's being made between the 70s and the 80s is interest rates back then were 19%. Today they're much lower. So there is a little good news yet.